Afternoon, everybody. This is our Tuesday, 28th of September update. So we have made it to about 30, I think we're about 30 miles. Where are we at? We're at the 270, 30 miles from Pickwick Dam. Once we go through Pickwick Dam, then we are about, I think, 5 miles from Mississippi, and the the Tennessee Tom Bigby Waterway. Once we make it there, we'll hold up there for a day, provision, and then get on the 10 Tom and head south. Once we're on the 10 Tom, that's the man-made waterway that goes from Mobile, Alabama, all the way up to Pickwick, Tennessee River, basically. So once we get there, like I said, we'll hold up and then we'll start heading down. There isn't a lot of places to stay and anchor out on that route. It's a man-made canal that connects the Gulf to the Tennessee River. So that being said, we are taking our time, doing about 20 miles a day now. The Mississippi, we were doing about 60 miles a day. One, because we had current. Two, because there's no place to anchor. There's only a few places. So, anyway, so that's where we're at. Right now, we are anchored out off of between two little islands, and like I said, about 30 miles from Pickwick. So we are going upstream, even though we're going south, and the Tennessee River actually flows north. So we are actually going south, but upstream. So and there's a lot of current, and I think there had some flooding and some issues like that. So that is making current very strong, and we're only able to do about 5 to 6 miles per hour. Makes for a long day if you're going any kind of distance. So that's why we're kind of cutting it short. Right now, we are in such a peaceful area because there's no cities, towns. There's nothing around here. We're in southern Tennessee, and it is extremely peaceful and beautiful. There's bluffs, there's limestone cliffs. It's crazy cool. So that's where we're at. We left Green Turtle Bay Marina not this last Monday, but the previous Monday. So we've been at anchoring out nightly for a week and a half, or something a week and a day. 8 days, excuse me. So it's been pretty cool. My day consists of waking up, routing ourselves, getting the plan A, plan B, plan C put together, and then I get up and put my contacts in, and then take Tassie to shore. And each anchorage that I plan has to have 3 things. It has to have a beach or something to take Tassie to for potting. It has to have cell service for Justine because she's still working, and it has to be off the channel because there's still barge traffic here, and depending on wind, has to have wind coverage. So, and good holding. It has to have good holding. Ground, anyway, has to be sand, mud, something to that effect. Rock does not hold. gravel does not hold. So it's pretty rocky down here. So that's where we're at. So after I get Tassie potty, then I come back to the boat, and then I have to rig the dinghy for running. So we lift it up on the davits, I tie it off, and then I check oil, turn on all the charts and apps, and make coffee, have my morning coffee and cigar, and then we fire up the engines, let them warm up, and then we pull the anchor. Usually in this current, the anchor is stuck pretty good, so we drive the boat forward up on the anchor, and then once we get vertical over the anchor, I tie it off. The boat momentum pulls the anchor, and then I lift it up. Normally Justine usually does that stuff, but since she broke her arm, she doesn't have the strength she used to, so I'm having her drive the boat forward, which is working, and so we adapt. So speaking of adaptation, since we have gotten since we left the marina 8-9 days ago, 10 days ago, something like that, we have been not rationing water, but understanding we have a limited amount of water in the boat, and then drinking water also. So lots of different dynamics when you're traveling on a boat in a wilderness area that you don't stop at marinas, you don't stop, there's just there's no stores to stop at. There's no quick stops, quick stars. So you have to think forward, you have to think ahead. So it's been interesting, even today. So we try to conserve water, we try to conserve electricity. I put solar in, so we haven't had to run we have not had to run the generator much because we have solar, so everything runs off batteries. So anyway, it looks like my phone is flashing. I've only have a few seconds left. So all right, everybody, that's it. I'm going to download this, and yeah, so have a good day, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.